Hi guys, I know it's been a minute since I made a video. I've just been so busy with work. I had an opportunity to work a lot of overtime, and obviously I had to do that because trying to build our homestead debt-free means any potential extra income is something that's really hard to pass up. This is one of my favorite spots here on the property. You guys saw a little clip of my spring running earlier. A lot of this is overflow from up above. We're going to have to divert that to build a spring box here. But it's one of the prettiest places on the property, if you ask me. I just love our little creek here. It's so pretty. And right now I can come down in here and venture around because everything is kind of dormant. No ticks. It's a beautiful sunny day today, and I'm so thankful for that because yesterday it was so super cloudy and cold. It was awful. We were working on some of the projects that we're trying to get done here so that we can move, and it was just miserable. I mean miserable. But I do love to come down and sit and listen to the water run. It's so pretty. And that sun is so pretty too. But I don't have much time for a break because I do need to get back to my projects, and I'll show you some of the things that we've been doing. You guys will probably hear my husband hammering in the background. He's working on one of our chicken coops. We're building a portable hoop. I'll show you that in just a second. This little trail right there, that goes down to the spring. That's where we were just at. And the creek runs kind of back there. We're kind of in the center of our property. I've got these step-in posts in because I'm going to run a temporary fence here for the horses because, eventually the barn is going to be up there. And I want to tie all of this in to the barn. We're going to start building that in about a month, I think. So I don't want to pound a bunch of T-posts and all that and then have to move those. My horses respect these and the tape fencing, so this is going to work out just fine for now. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. And this is just kind of last minute here. I've left this end open until last minute just because it's so easy, quick and easy to step those in. The pasture for this one, pretty much all of this grass area here that you can see, which I really need to bush hog. I'm hoping to get that done soon, but I don't have a bush hog, so I'm trying to find somebody that has one. We've been searching for one that we can afford, but we haven't found one in our price range. But our T-posts are already up all the way around for this paddock, so this will be one of the small paddocks that'll be off of the barn. The main pastures are going to be higher up, but I haven't fenced those in yet. So let me take you over and I'll show you the other field. So now we're over on the other side, and again I'm going to have like a temporary little fence across the front, and then this pasture goes down and around the other side. I've been working on getting all of the insulators on so that I can, these little things, so that I can run the electric fence for the horses. Like I said, they're used to the tape fencing, so I'll run the tape around the top because they're used to that. So visually they'll see that, and it'll help them mark their boundaries. And then I'll run one of the regular wires across the bottom, around the bottom, for two reasons. One, to keep my miniature horse in, and two, to kind of deter dogs from coming in. We don't have a lot of dogs out here because we don't have neighbors, but we do have some coyotes. So I'm hoping to kind of deter them from wanting to come in. And so this is the other pasture here. And again, I know I need to get in here and mow it. We were hoping to have to seed it and mow it, but we didn't get to do that This me working in this weather's just been brutal. But here you can see this. Eventually I'm going to take this down and put a gate here, and we're going to clear some more up through there, and this goes up top there where there is another cleared area, and I'm going to turn that into a pasture. So the barn is going to be back over there, and then that way I'll have a paddock to the left there, this paddock, and then the main pasture that'll go off the back there from the barn to give us a little bit of flexibility. And again, this is one of the areas where the creek runs around the back. Eventually, it's going to be a few years. That's why I went ahead and used the T-posts here, because eventually I am going to expand this down a little bit more, hopefully within the next couple years. But I'm sorry about all the shaking, you guys. I'm trying to hurry and make a quick video for you so you can kind of see that we are moving forward with our project, and so you can kind of start to get a feel for the land, because as I make more videos and things, you know, you'll see the changes as they're happening, and you know, I think that'll be exciting. It's a great documentary for us to be able to do this and share it with you guys. And this section here, I'm planning to expand this. And the reason I'm planning to expand this is so that the horses will be able to come down and drink down here past the spring. They won't have access to the spring head or anything like that, but the overflow that comes down through here from the spring that creates this beautiful little creek, I will eventually give them access, most likely kind of down this slope here. We'll just clear this out some more, and you see how it kind of flattens out like right in there. I don't know if you can see that. Probably take them portion of their fence down into there, and that way they'll always have fresh, clean drinking water, and it'll be a big help for me in the wintertime, so I won't have to worry about their water freezing over. And my little Sugar, she loves drinking that water when it's running, and that's one of the reasons that we bought a property with a creek, is so that she can have a creek and be able to drink the running water. So since this is Sugar Creek Homestead and this is Sugar's Creek, it's only fair that we give her access to it. So we'll eventually get her down here. I know it looks really rough, but it's amazing how much you can get done with a piece of heavy equipment. Now, you guys know that I am into permaculture, and I really definitely don't want to do any more work to the land than we have to. But it's a sizable property, and I believe that I need enough to make hay, enough cleared areas to make hay for the horses in order for us to be sustainable in that regard. So we kind of have to do it. But it's a pretty little creek, and I think that once I get that section right there coming down that hillside, I want to clear that and grass it over all the way down to the creek's edge, and then I'll fence it in, and she can come down here and drink her fill. Probably back there in that little flat area, I might put me a little sitting bench back there, but it's just so pretty. Oh, I just love it. Such a blessing. It's been so much work to get to this point. Yeah, I think this would be a nice spot for her to come down and have a drink. All right, guys, let me run up top. I'll take a quick video of the chicken coop for you, and I'll throw it in. Here's the chicken coop clip that I promised you guys. We're just doing the little cattle panel hoops again. We've got a couple of those. They worked out really good, so we're going to use them again since it's a temporary thing. Anyway, there you go. Well, I got the tape up on this paddock. Can't really see it from here, but all the way around the back there. Got the tape up on the top so the horses can see the perimeter of the fence. So, got a nice little paddock for them here. I'm so excited. It won't be long and the horses will be here. Guys, I can't remember what this is called. Somebody help me out.